You could go to jail for 10 years for refusing to unlock your phone. The Australian government has finally released legislation aimed at getting past all the pesky inscriptions. Article on August 14th, 2018. It's here, people. It's here. I mean, you've been watched.
People? It's Chip Driner. You know, I'm not always on here. There's got to be something that really disturbs me to make a video. I came across this article in the title. Yep, it's real here. We live in Australia. We think it's the best place in the world. Actually, there was another article that I read, Melbourne being the best city in the world, most livable city in the world for 7 years. But today, it lost that spot. The wake-up call is here. That's what the article said. But coming back to my article, it doesn't surprise me. Okay. I mean, Australia is one of the most peaceful countries you can ever be in. But this freedom here comes at a cost. Everyone is being watched. You are being watched. Your calls are being listened to. It's nothing new. This came out when the Edward Snowden saga came up. Your phones are being tapped. And there's nothing new under the sun. Now, this article disturbs me in one way. That about 3 years ago, I traveled to Japan. And for the first time, I flew in a business class. I spent good money to feel comfortable flying to Japan. And I've been to Japan multiple times. It's a very beautiful place. But for this particular time, I decided to fly business class just because I want to. And also for the comfort. So I had a good time. Coming back, I was excited. It was a much needed break from all the stress in Australia. And upon my arrival at the airport, I was approached by this blonde female custom officer, border protection agent, I would say. We were engaged in a very lovely conversation, which sounded like it was in my best interest or mutual interest. It turns out this lady was probing at me just to find out if I was a criminal or I was engaged in a criminal activity whilst I was away in Japan. I was asked to stand in a special line of people. There I waited for 2 hours. Then I got agitated, as I normally would. Started asking questions. Why the hell are you making me wait here for 2 hours? I'm thirsty, I'm tired. Almost 10 hours of flight. I need to go home, have a sleep. And this was about 2 a.m. This is my country. I am Australian. I have every right to have access to my home. And you can't treat me like a terrorist or a foreigner. Man, oh man. I raised the scene. So these guys came, seeing that I was agitated, tried to calm me down. And then they attended to my reason of being there. And I was told that I was picked for Australian Crime Watch. I was shocked. I never expected this to happen to me in Australia. So they went through my luggage. They went through everything. I had on me a laptop which I carried to watch movies. I had on me my iPad and my phone. So I was a suspect for having an iPad, a laptop, and a phone. Luckily my laptop had died. my phone was active. My iPod had died as well. I cracked the screen, actually. So there was no access to my iPad, sorry. But my phone was unlocked. And these sickos went through my phone. Went through all my holiday photos, all my selfies, embarrassing selfies. Alright. Just to prove a point. So I was just so angry at that instance. I was so angry, but there was nothing I could do. Because I was read the laws. Once you travel through the gates of this airport, you are subject to interrogation by law. And this is Australia. This is Australia. So, I mean, don't fool yourself. It's here. It's here. I'm not a criminal, but I was treated like one. I didn't dress like a criminal, but I was treated like one. Alright. I'm not going to say anything further, but I thought I'll share my story here, just to let you know. 3 years ago, they've been planning to do this. And be careful, family. You don't want to have a criminal record for refusing to open your phone. For these sickos to go through your photos, your personal data. Your privacy has been breached. Your freedom is lost. This is a wake-up call, Australia. It's either we speak up against this, or we sit by, and Big Brother keeps watching us. Thank you, Malcom Turnbull, for making Australia a better place. Not. I'm out.